People right up to Australia, like from many countries right up to Australia, they come by yachts, and they anchor their yachts here in this bay, the Butler's Bay, and they come in smaller boats to fetch food for themselves. This is a place they would come and enjoy a good swim, and they go surfing there at that end. They come with families, they come with in very beautiful yachts. And our island here, Little Andaman, is about 575 kilometers from Myanmar or Thailand or Malaysia. Even Phuket is about 575 kilometers from here, and even Indonesia is the same distance, maybe a little more, because from Indira Point, Indonesia is hardly 147 kilometers. So if international tourism by cruise ships and all start, there will be many visitors to Andaman from these 4 countries and other places right up to Singapore, Macau, or Cambodia, Vietnam. So there will be many visitors here, because Andaman Sea is always warm. You can swim in these waters all through the year, so that makes it very interesting for people to come visit here. And rainy season is when the water gets a little muddy. That's why you cannot see the coral reefs here properly. So people prefer coming here between October, November, December, January, February, during that period where the water is pretty much clear, and they can enjoy scuba diving, snorkeling, and many other water sports here. And Little Andaman is the surfing capital of India. Here is where this is the beach where they can start learning to surf in those surfing waves there. And if they are pros, if they are professionals, then they prefer to go to South Bay. South Bay, if you want to go, you must prefer to go by sea, because if you want to go by road, there's a lot of obstructions and there are some permissions required. So it's always better to go by sea, reach the lighthouse, then start surfing there. There are beautiful beaches there where you can surf, and surfing waves there are world class, very high, and you can really enjoy the surf there. So this is pretty much it. And if you want to go by your own yacht from here to Phuket, you can reach Phuket from here in 12 hours, and your yacht has to go at say about 35 knots per hour. That's quite a speed on water. That equates to about 70 kilometers per hour on road. So it will take a good 12 hours ride in the in your yacht to reach Phuket. And permissions and all are given. You have to apply for permissions in Port Blair, and then if you have intention to go to Phuket, then you can ask them to inform the Phuket authorities, and you can reach there. So sailing is no problem, but you should be a good sailor to try these kind of things. It's a beautiful life here. Only that that kind of life has not begun still, because the rich have not still preferred to stay in Andaman. A day will come when such a thing will happen, and lots of millionaires can see here. You can see a lot of beautiful yachts here. It's a totally high-end destination per se, but people are ignorant about it, so they are not coming here as yet. This is basically what Andaman is, and fishes here are very, very cheap. You can, what you get in Bangalore, like for 250 rupees, I think you'll get it for 50 to 60 rupees here. And you can have tons and tons of fishes every day. Like they're so dirt cheap. Like you can get 3 crabs for 60 rupees. So you can imagine how cheap the seafood must be here. And it's a heaven for seafood lovers. And the fishes are very tasty and nice and white meat, in fact. No smell, nothing. If I go to Goa or any other place, like I will never like the fish there, because I don't know, it smells a little. Here there is absolutely no smell if you eat a fish here. So this is how Andaman is. I'll talk to you more about Andamans later. Thanks. Bye. Bye.